Hey there, hi there, and welcome back to another segment of Big Family Life in the Simpson Family Home. Today we're back in the kitchen, and what I'm making is I prepped some chicken earlier, and I've got some. I'm gonna make some curry chicken later on tonight, and so I'm about to just throw the ingredients together and season it, let it rest, put it in the fridge, put it back out. Got some roti shells. We're gonna try and make some roti. The thing is, I wanted to mention this: ginger and garlic. I cook with a ton of the stuff simply because I've read where the healing benefits are enormous. And so I don't even peel it before I slice it. I just wash it. And what I'll do is I'll chop it up and just bury it in food. I just bury it in the food. Like I have tons of it. Garlic, ginger. The other day, Bucky said to me, "Ooh, I got a piece of ginger." And I said, "Ooh, lucky." Yes. So you just have to find interesting ways to put items in your children's food that's good for them, and you can do that and still make it delicious, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this in here. I've got some ginger. I've got in the pot there. I've got some chicken that I processed some in the mixing bowl. Some chicken that I chopped up. I cleaned and chopped up. An onion that I sliced up and put in there for seasoning. And pro tip, when you're working with when you're working with curry, do not use a white mixing bowl because that mixing bowl is now stained for life. So don't, if you want to save your white or light colored mixing bowls, use stainless steel or a dark colored bowl, and you won't have to go out and replace them. See, that's a fair amount, and I just like it goes in there like it does. You do get the ginger flavor will come out when you put that much in there. So if you're making something that is specific to the flavor profile, I guess you can't really do what I do. However, if you're just concerned about with getting healthy ingredients into your kids' meals, which is more where we are, then that's what we do. Scotch bonnet pepper. It's like Frank's Hot. We put that bleep on everything, in everything. We Jamaican up in here, so this goes in everything, even spaghetti. The only thing that I don't put Scotch bonnet pepper in really is salad. What was that, baby? Rice. Rice. I have. No, I put it in my rice and peas. I put it in whole. And but I don't put it in salad. I have put it in scrambled eggs. It's delicious. And I do put it in rice and peas. Yeah. So yeah, it goes with everything. I mean, we Jamaican after all, so we put that stuff in everything. And I'm very liberal with it. I'm not shy. And I mean, if the kids ain't sweating when they're eating, the food just isn't spicy enough. So yeah. And again, that's not for everybody. And I really want to point out that and illustrate that you're gonna see me do, hopefully, if you tune in, a great many things in the kitchen. And I just want to point out that to me, cooking is art. It is both expressive and interpretive. So I will never give you any hard, fast recipes. I will only give you my interpretation, what I believe this dish should look like, what it looks like for me. So, this is not the end all and be all of cooking. So I've got some fresh thyme here. I'll throw that in there. And really what I want to show you later when we check back in when we start to cook this evening is I want to show you a technique about your curry and spices, browning your curry before you start, right? Because that really allows you to release the flavor and makes for a higher quality product. I'm a little embarrassed because I ran out of curry and I can't find any of the good stuff. So I actually had to send to my mom in Toronto. So hopefully she'll send some back for me soon. I do have curry, it's just not the good stuff. So we'll have to make do. And with the roti, I don't use the Nigeri spice. I'm not saying that correctly, so please forgive me. I don't use it because, again, I'm not familiar with it. It's more of a Trinidadian thing than Jamaican. And so please don't curse me or be upset with me that you don't see me using that because I'm not really familiar with it. So it's not something that we used a lot of back home. And this here is curry powder. that pack curry powder. So you got the Jamaican flag on there. That's what we like. So this product is from Toronto. When Mom came last Christmas, she brought this with her for us, and she brought a few of them actually. And this is the last. I'm out, mom, look at that, Mom, we're out. We need more. So what I'll do is I will supplement that with I'm almost embarrassed, but this is some Cool Runnings curry powder. Anybody remember that movie back in the 90s, early 2000s, was it? Cool Runnings, where the Jamaican bobsled team, John Candy? Yeah, it's Cool Runnings. Jamaican style curry powder. I don't think it's from Jamaica, but it's Jamaican style, so yeah. The biggest difference I find in curry is that you have what we West Indians use for curry, and then you have what I would call East Indian curry, which is more like the Madras, Madras, curry powders and things like that, which is completely, not completely different, but it's a different flavor profile. I think they have more cumin. I think they have more cumin in that. I'm not sure what the difference is, but there is a difference. So, or maybe it's just because I'm stuck up and I'm used to what I'm used to. That's possible as well. So what I've got here now, I'm going to continue to season this. I've got some garlic salt, garlic powder, garlic salt, granulated garlic powder, right? Go in there and season this just so that it can rest and go in the fridge. And then once it starts to cook, it's going to be seasoned again, because this is just to get some flavor into the meat. Black pepper. Ideally, I would have done this from last night. However, the chicken was frozen and I had to thaw it, so that's fine. We're not going to die. That's black pepper, salt. You saw me put in the ginger, the garlic. I mean, everybody's season meat. What do you use to season your meat? You know what I mean? Meat seasoning is pretty standard, and again, unless you're making a specialty dish. I mean, we cook for, I don't want to say I'm only cooking for my family, because my family gets my best work. So I'm cooking for my family, so it's like I'm cooking for royalty, right? I'm cooking for the queen or the king, or you know what I mean? So, you know, they get my best work. And I'm a hard critic. So if a meal doesn't work out, I sometimes fall apart. I'm so emotional. So then all we're going to do here is we're going to incorporate that, we're going to mix that, and I'm going to put it into freezer safe, food safe plastic bag. I'm going to let it, once I put it into the bag, I'm not going to put it into the ice box right away. I'm going to let it sit at room temperature a little bit. Mom taught me that. She said to allow the meat to catch the flavor a little bit, and then into the ice box. And then this evening, once it's time to start cooking, we're going to check back in, and I'll show you where we are, what that looks like. I'll want to show you about that method I was talking about of browning the curry, right? And so I will check back in with you in a couple hours. This is going to go sit in the ice box, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Faith, family, food, and fitness. Strong mind, body, and soul. We'll see you next time.